like I say, that's what a lot of Irishmen started to realize too, was that Lucifer White Star Lines, he's more than a company. It's like, yeah, I'm more than a company. Like at some point in time, they might have discovered that I was hiding Germans too. Because, like I said, when Germany fell or when Germany was having problems or whatever else, when the Nazi Revolution was going on, a lot of people blamed Germans or something like that, and they were going after Germans or something like that. So Germans would hide within my groups, of course, like that, because it's like German scientists and stuff like that, you know. So, I wasn't hiding, not just because the Germans might have done something bad doesn't mean they're all bad. So it's like, of course I was going to hide Germans, and I did hide Germans. People would find out he's hiding Germans. It's like, yeah, I'm hiding Germans. What? They're scientists. They're engineers. They're mechanical people. They're not all bad. You get over it. So anyway, though, my Irishman might have found out about hiding Germans. Like, yeah, well, they're metallurgists. They work for me. So they do a job, and they're very good at their job. I had over 5,000 draftsmen in Berlin or someplace like that, or 15,000 draftsmen and women. So I always employed man and woman. Families, children. And everyone had a family, and they're usually a big family at that. How many kids do you have? 13. 50? And my condolences to your wife. But I mean, so sometimes it's like moving 50 children or, you know, so and I had offices everywhere. Germany, China, America, Mexico. We were worldwide for a reason, and everyone loved us. So everyone loved me. Anyway, so yeah. So I wasn't the big, bad, old, mean guy. I was the nice, good, lovey, snuggly guy. I snuggle. I like warm hugs. So anyway, um, but yeah, I mean, I hid some Germans, or I hid a lot of Germans that were escaping from Nazi Revolution or something like that, or whatever. Some fuckhead in Germany. I don't really know. Like I said, I don't know. I wasn't really a part of. Like there was a lot of things I wasn't a part of. Like I had nothing. I had very little to do with the Scouts. The Sea Scouts. I had very little to do with that. That was Nixon or JFK or someone. You know, I had very little to do with the Black Plague onto this world. Harlem and Wolf. I had nothing to do with them. Um, I had nothing to do with quite a few of the different groups that were moving on around the world and stuff like that. I had nothing to do with the Brotherhood. I had nothing to do with that. Like nothing to do with JFK. I didn't really have anything to do with the Hell's Angels other than the fact that I helped them get an engine type or engine schematics from basically Germany. So I had nothing really to do with the Hell's Angels. I had nothing to do with Nixon really or anything else like that. So or JFK. But I did have a lot to do with Germany and Berlin and and Mexico. I mean, the backbone of your civilization, basically. What everyone was riding on. All the mining, all the steam equipment, the textiles, the cotton gins, um, the cotton plantations, and like the backbone of your civilization. That was all me. So, and my Irish people, my British people, you know, all my different groups. Like I would set the standard or ask people to go do things, and they'd go do things for me. I'd pay them. Like I said, White Star Lines Company made a lot of money and had a lot of love and friendship and devotion going along with it. So anyway, and I used what I had to further civilization, and then I eventually went off to become to do aircraft. So and directed my people to start building aircraft. So anyway, and a lot of people were selling out of the cruise line industry or whatever else like that, or they thought that there was no money in the cruise line industry, and I said, sure there is. There's always going to be money in the cruise line industry. So when other people sold out to go do aircraft or to invest in aircraft because aircraft was the new next biggest thing, like you know. Anyway, they're my ships anyway, so I had to kind of take care of them. So anyway, I never let my Titanic die, or my Leviathan, or well, my Leviathan had to be cut up because because I had a nuclear power plant inside of it, so it had to be disposed of properly. So anyway, a lot of people don't understand that the Leviathan sailed for free. It that's why it was, because I wanted to. I told my people, I said I want a name that is good for nuclear, because it had a nuclear power plant inside of it. So a bunch of people went and made up a name, Leviathan, with an L, but like something. So they came up with Leviathan, and I was like, yes, that's perfect. It's a perfect name for the ship, Leviathan, because it, because I had a nuclear power plant and everything else like that, and I wanted, like, so I had, you could say I had namers. I had a team of namers with me too. They would name things for me. They'd help me name like the Leviathan or this or that. And I love my naming crew because, I mean, worldwide conglomerate, and I have to name all these different, like, what is this? It's like Spingelhofer. So I had to have a naming crew too to help me name names and stuff like that. So anyway, to call things or whatever. So anyway, the White Star Lines, like a lot of British people and Germans and other people would realize, was more than just a company. It is more than just just face value things. More than just gold railings and gold and gold chandeliers and gold knives and forks and stuff like that. It was, I was something else, something different. It's like, it's something else, it's something different. My people would laugh and joke and stuff about it, because it's like, yeah, well, creator. So anyway, and eventually lots of people were like, come here, give me a hug. It's like, yes, I want to hug you. If only I could. But anyway, so anyway, I wanted to hug my people. I wanted to squeeze them, hold them tight, and say, I love you. I care about you. You're my people. I'll never forget you. I'll never let you go. You're never going to be forgotten. So, 2,500 generations. All the way going back as far as Helm's Troy and basically Rome. Technically, all of the civilizations were mine. Rome, next civilization. I actually kind of played a part. Well, because I was the creator, and later on the Gypsy, like I said, everyone gets these great big huge empires. The Gypsy Empire. And eventually they get up so high that they, and scientific and whatever else, and they go bink, and it's like dink, Lucifer. Hi. When you get up to that great monumental height of technology and whatever, it's like eventually your roads all go back to me, Lucifer. So like, that's why the Gypsies, Lucifer. Oh, hey, what? You're our creator? It's like, yeah. And like all these other civilizations and everything, it's like, well, yeah. Because eventually you probably get time travel, or you get this, or you get that technology, and you eventually get up so high, it's like, well, I've always been your creator. 100 trillion years old. So, a couple hundred years ago or 1,000 years ago, I started the White Star Lines Company as basically my name, Lucifer White Star. Mining and shipping. How can I direct your call? I used to joke. I used to be like, Lucifer White Star, how can I direct your call? They say I used to joke about the Gypsies making me small again, because the Gypsies were like, we made you young again. You should be happy. I was like, I'm short. So anyway, I was bad for a minute, but it's okay. I didn't mind. So anyway, though, like I said, the Gypsies love me. I forget what I did for the Gypsies. I did something for the Gypsies a long time ago. They were in a bind or in a pinch or something like that, and I was like, oh, no problem, here. I did that to a lot of people. It's like, well, yeah, I mean, what do you need? So anyway, because world production, Lucifer White Star, a lot of people were just buying my old stuff, like my old steam trains, my old steam ships, and because I just kept on making new stuff, new stuff, new stuff. I was riding the wave. Whee! Anyway, so new ships were coming out every year, and then I was building faster and faster jets and stuff like that. And then a bunch of other people go for the jets and all that other stuff. But I'm just happy with my steamships. So I was like, well, I like my steamships and aircraft. So anyway, it's a young kid's game now, I would say. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, my ships had gold railings and gold chandeliers and gold. If you look on the plans, gold chandeliers, gold candelabras, gold everywhere. The ships were ornated in gold. Gold on the pianos, gold writing, real gold writing, gold inlays, gold silver inlays. Real mirrors. They were. Most people would have considered the Titanic or other ships like future ships because they were modern. The rest of the world was muddy roads and this and that, and my ships were a small bit of civilization on a ship. So for years, and then later on, slowly but surely, we got the roads better and better and better, and slowly we start to build the civilization around it. But my ships and everything else were always there, sailing and stuff like that. So they're old. They're really old. So the purveyors of civilization. Everybody used my ships. Gypsies used my ships. Amish, everyone. So, and I was happy just to be a designer and inventor and all that. So, anyway, your history in a nutshell.